There's this old manuscript, and it's like it's been tucked away for centuries. It's got this secret in it that's so powerful, it's almost like they tried to hide it. It's like a special formula that can unlock the hidden power of your mind and give you access to some amazing things that the elites didn't want you to know about. It's about being able to transform your reality and manifest prosperity whenever you want. It's such powerful knowledge that even your creator, Spinoza, faced persecution and was excommunicated by the church and the most powerful institutions of his time. But, amazingly, this manuscript, written in 1663, survived, and what he revealed was so shocking that those who found him were I've done my best to keep this secret under wraps, but today, I'm finally ready to unveil what's been hidden in the shadows for over 300 years. But before we dive in, I want to let you know that what you're about to hear might just transform the way you see the world. It could make you question everything you thought you knew about success, wealth, and your own potential. And if you decide to apply this knowledge, your life will never be the same. So, stay tuned, because I'm going to gently guide you, step by step, on how to use this hidden method to bring abundance into your life. Not as some abstract idea, but as a real and proven process that you can put into action right away. Amsterdam, 1663, Spinoza is not a nobleman or a monk. He's just a simple lens puller, but he's got an idea that's going to change the course of history. His name is Spinoza, and the idea he's expressing in those pages is so powerful that even the church and the intellectual elites of his time saw it as a threat. They tried to destroy it. Why? Because he was just a simple philosopher, and they thought his writings were dangerous. They even persecuted his followers. The answer lies in a concept. I was ready to accept that each one of us has the power to shape our own reality. I knew that abundance doesn't depend on luck, excessive effort, or birth privileges. I knew that the key to unlocking wealth, success, and fulfillment was in our own minds. But nobody should know why. If you understood, and you applied the entire control system, Kalapa would not be manipulable. It wouldn't depend on institutions or external intermediaries to achieve what you want. And that was unacceptable. But despite everything, despite the pursuit, despite censorship, and despite the fear, the manuscript was saved, and inside it, there's a process with 3 steps that, when followed, can truly change your life. I'm about to, reveal something that might be hard to accept. It's not just about putting in the effort, there's a barrier that feels impossible to overcome. Success, money, and opportunities seem like they are only for a few. If you said that, know that there's a reason why most of us never get the life we truly dream of. It's not just about talent, luck, or effort. It's about something much deeper, something that's been in your mind since you were a child, holding you back. In a limited reality, but today that programming will begin to break, and when you do, you'll understand and apply what you are about to discover. The rules of the game are going to change forever, and I'm so excited to reveal the first step of the Spinoza method. If you apply it from today, you could start noticing changes in just 24 hours. Pay attention because this is what they have tried to hide us for centuries. The first step of the hidden method of Spinoza is what he called emendatio intellectus, or how we can understand today's mental liberation. This step is so important because without it, nothing else will work. Spinoza has found that many of us have ideas about money and success that just aren't true. We've been told since we were kids that money is rare, that success is for a few, and that if you want to prosper, you must sacrifice and suffer. But that's not true. It's a lie designed to keep us trapped in a system that uses up our energy and time. I know it's hard to let go of your fears, and it's okay to feel that way. Most people just accept these beliefs as if they are absolute truths, but today I'm going to show you how to start breaking those chains because reality is the only real limit that exists. It's the one that your mind accepts as true. Let me show you how with a little exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and think about something you want, like winning a hey, friend. Here's something to think about. What if you had just the right amount of money? Or what if it was working really well for you on a project? Or what if it was opening up some amazing opportunities for you? Now, pay attention to any thoughts that come up. You might hear a voice telling you that this is too hard, that it's impossible, that you're not good enough. But that voice doesn't belong to you. It's a program that was put in place to hold you back from being your best self. But here's the secret: believe in yourself. You can get rid of it by deciding not to accept it anymore. When you replace it with a new truth, the universe will respond in a completely different way. But you have to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, who would you be if you had never learned to doubt your own power? What would you do if you knew without a doubt that you can express what you want? Because the only difference between those who achieve abundance and those who don't is that the former dare to believe it. And that, my friends, is where the Spinoza method comes in. It's revolutionary because its second step goes far beyond just eliminating limiting beliefs. It leads us to connect with the true power that the universe moves. This is a power that has always been there, but most of us don't know how to use it. If you'd like to learn more, I'd be happy to continue. I'm so excited to show you exactly how to do it. But first, I want you to write in the comments what limiting belief you will delete today. Share it with others because the simple fact of declaring it out loud already begins to weaken its power over you. Write it now, and then keep going because what comes to you will fly. I'm here for you, and I'll help you connect with the whole thing. This is where things begin to really take power because if the first, let's clear the way for some fresh thinking. Next, let's reach out and connect with the boundless energy that's always within you. This isn't just some fancy metaphysics, it's real science, based on what Spinoza discovered way back in the 17th century. Today, it's being confirmed by quantum physics. You're not alone in the universe, you're part of it, which means you have direct access to the power of creation. But here's the catch, most of it's hard for people to express what you really want because they see you as small beings separated. But you're not in control of that. Imagine an infinite ocean. Each wave is part of the ocean, but no wave is independent of it. You are that wave. You're not fighting against the ocean. You are the ocean. When you understand this on a deep level and feel it in every cell of your body, everything begins to change. Hey, I just wanted to say that a lot of us are trying to create wealth from a place of scarcity. We might want money, but on the inside, we might feel like we're lacking. We might want success, but we might feel like we can't achieve it. Well, I've got good news for you. There's a method out there that's so powerful, if you apply it correctly, it can literally change your reality in just a few days. I'm going to show you how it's done, but before we get started, I'd like to ask you to do something for me. If you're up for it, let me know. If you've ever had that feeling in the back of your mind that something is true, please share it with me in the comments. Say I'm ready to reconnect with my true power. When you do that, you're basically letting your mind and the universe know that you're ready to receive what's rightfully yours. Now, let's move on to the most transformative step of all, a step that, if you apply it, will truly change your life. I'm going to share the right way with you, and I promise it'll make the universe answer you. But first, let me ask you something. Would you believe that success and abundance are already yours if I told you? The question is, would you dare to believe it? I'm going to explain exactly what it means, and when you understand, you'll see the world with different eyes. This is the third step, the Ascension method. This is the part where the theory becomes real. We go from understanding how abundance works to putting it into practice in a conscious way. Now that you've started to set free your minds from beliefs that hold you back, and now that you've come to realize you're already part of the whole, there's just one more thing to consider. What do you want? This is the most powerful and transformative of all. The Spinoza method is all about embracing a kind and understanding approach. It's important to remember that the universe doesn't necessarily respond to what we want or think. Our inner world often shapes how we perceive external experiences. If we often feel small, limited, or insecure, it might create a reality that we keep on experiencing. But here's the beautiful part, we have the power to take charge of our minds and create a more positive reality. I've got some great news for you, you don't have to keep on wishing for the life you want. You just have to start acting, thinking, and feeling like you've already got it. The universe will then reflect that in your reality. This is a secret that's been hidden for centuries. People who discovered and applied this secret became the great visionaries and millionaires of history. And best of all, you can apply it from today. I'm going to guide you step by step. Hey, I've got some question for you. What if you woke up tomorrow and knew for sure that abundance was already yours? How would you move? How would you talk? How would you make decisions? Let me tell you something. That's the only difference between you and someone who already lives in abundance. It's not luck, talent, or working hard. I'm going to share something that might be different from what you've heard before. It's not about luck, talent, or working hard. It's about how you think and feel. Here's an exercise you can try at home. It might just change your life. Picture this: you're about to fall asleep, but you pause for a moment. Imagine what your life would be like if you had everything you want. Don't just dream it, picture it as if it's already real. Let yourself feel it in every cell of your body. Imagine what it would feel like to be grateful. Picture the emotion of knowing that it is already yours. During the day, imagine that he is already the person you want to be. Imagine that you already have the success you want. How would you respond to life? How would you walk? How would you talk about it? How would you face the important challenges? No, it's not about pretending or forcing positive thoughts. Just align yourself with the state of consciousness. That's the secret that nobody knows. It's a sign that you're taking on a new identity. It's like your whole life starts to change to match it. You start noticing new opportunities and meeting people who can support you on your journey. Your way of talking about moving starts to change completely, and in just a few weeks, the outside world starts to adapt to the new version of you. You realize the power you have in your hands. So, go ahead and tell me to assume my greatness. If your answer is I am writing in the comments, ready to assume abundance as my new reality, then I'm all for it. Hey, if you're feeling stuck or confused, don't hesitate to leave a comment. When you write it down and declare that you're sending a powerful signal to your mind and the universe, you might notice changes in a few days. But, it's totally normal if you're struggling. This method is 100% effective, but it's easy to make a mistake. Could there be a hidden barrier that most of us don't even notice? It's so subtle that you might not even realize it's there. If you're having trouble, don't worry, and let us know. I know it can be tempting to break it, but please try your best not to. Everything you just learned will fade in the air if you do. I'll reveal to you exactly what this barrier is and how to destroy it. But first, Seg, I have to ask you something serious. If you knew with absolute certainty that in 30 days you could be living the life you always dreamed of, and if you acted different from today, would you do it? Because what I'm about to tell you now will make everything you have learned so far work. Pay attention, please. I've got something to tell you that might be a bit surprising, but I'm here to support you on your journey. What I'm about to share with you is that most of us who try to bring more abundance into our lives face a common challenge. It's not that the methods don't work, but rather, there's an invisible obstacle that keeps our dreams from coming true. This obstacle can be so strong that it holds us back. Sabotage can be tough, even on the most disciplined people. It can make you work harder without seeing any results, or make you try every technique without making any progress. It can make you feel like you're struggling to reach your full potential. But here's the good news: once you break through that barrier, you can start to flow with abundance in your life. So, pay close attention, because now I'm going to share some great tips to help you on your journey. I'm going to share with you what that barrier is and how to break through it. It's about the difference between your old self and your new self. Most people never achieve change because they try to manifest from their old identity. Let me explain with a metaphor. Imagine your life is a movie. Every day, you get up and play the same role. You still act, think, and react as the character. That I totally get it. The problem is that we often find ourselves stuck in a repetitive pattern of behavior. It's like we're stuck in a script in our lives, and it's hard to break out of that cycle. It's like we keep fighting with money, or we don't feel like we're manifesting abundance. Or we're filled with doubt, wondering if this is really who we are deep down. But the universe, my friend, is like a kind of understanding force. It's always giving us more of what we're already experiencing. It's like the universe doesn't respond to what we think, but rather to what we are. I know you're here to create a new reality, and I'm here to help you do that. The key is to become the person who already lives in that reality. You can't wait until tomorrow or after you see results. You need to start changing your identity right now and breaking down the barriers. I'm always going to give you the exact method that the big philosophers and mystics of history used to transform their identity. This method has been tried and tested by some of the best athletes in the world, rich business people, and even people who have built huge businesses from the ground up. If you try it, you'll start seeing results in just a few days. The key is to exercise and break through those barriers. Try doing it for 7 days in a row, every morning. Today, I am choosing to be the person who already has everything I want. During the day, try doing 3 things that the version of yourself who is more successful would do. Imagine how you'd handle your time if you were already successful. Picture how you tackle problems if you knew with certainty that everything you want is on the way. Visualize how you'd walk, breathe, and talk before sleeping. This phrase, I am assuming my new identity. I am leaving behind my reality. It is already changing. Key, don't expect to see immediate changes. Do it without it's time for a new you. Start living with a new attitude, and watch the universe respond with amazing opportunities and people who can open doors for you. Money will flow easily into your life, not because you're begging for it, but because you've become the kind of person who naturally attracts abundance. You've got this. You have 2 options at this point. You can either keep acting as the same character as always and wait for change to happen without transforming your identity, or you can take control of your destination and start acting as the person who already lives in abundance, leaving the version of you behind who has been trapped in scarcity. There is only one. At this point, you have 2 options to choose from. You can either keep on being the same character as always, or you can take control of your destiny and start acting as someone who already lives in abundance, leaving behind the version of you who has been trapped in scarcity. There's just one more thing to consider. Would you rather continue being the same as always, or would you like to take on a new identity? If you're ready to make a change, please write in the comments below. Leave behind my old identity and take charge of your life. When you write it, when you say it out loud, when you make that decision with all your heart and soul, you can begin the change. But wait, because there's still one last thing to consider. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that there's a piece of the puzzle that you might need to understand. I'll be revealing all the details in the next segment, but for now, I wanted to let you know that there's a hidden danger in this process. It's an error that a lot of people make when they start to transform their reality. But don't worry, if you apply the correct way, you'll be in the 1%. I'm so excited to share with you the incredible journey of people who have truly transformed their lives. If you're eager to avoid this pitfall, I'm here to guide you through the final and most crucial part of this method, invisible sabotage. This is where you'll uncover the hidden challenge that most people face when trying to create change. It's a mistake that can hinder your progress without you even realizing it. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that it's okay to not be okay. Sometimes, we might accidentally sabotage ourselves, and it's totally normal to feel like we've wasted all our hard work. But here's the thing, most of us, around 99%, face this trap. When we go back to our old habits, it's like we're carrying our old identity with us. To help you understand, I'll use a powerful metaphor. Imagine you're walking down the same dirt road every day. You know the route, and it's comfortable. Each stone, each obstacle. That path is a part of who you are. Right now, in this moment, you have the power to decide what you want. You want a new life, so you start to draw a new path, one that will take you to a place of richness and success. But, my friend, there is a problem every time you try. Advance on this new road, and the old road seems easier. It's what you have. Walking on the old road is comfortable. It's predictable. But, my friend, one day you wake up. Get up and take a walk again. Think about the old path you're on and how you felt before. Do you feel like you're acting the same way you did before? Everything that was advanced before fades here. This is the key. Resist the impulse to return to the old version of you. Remember that every time you feel the temptation to return to your old identity, it's a test to see if you're really ready for change. What do you do when that test appears? Keep going if you feel unsure. Replace it with certainty. If you notice an old habit resurfacing, try replacing it with something new. If you feel afraid, use it as a sign that you're growing. Because every time you choose a new identity and refuse to return to the old one, your reality begins to solidify. In just 7 days, you'll transform. You really want this knowledge? Change your life. Here's something you can do for the next 7 days, and I'm sure it'll make your life better. Every morning, look in the mirror and say out loud, I am the person who lives life that desire. During the day, act like that person in every decision you make. Before sleep, repeat this statement, today, I advanced one more step towards my new reality. Tomorrow, I will continue advancing. Avoid talking, thinking, or acting like your old, important version. There will be moments when your mind I'm going to do my best to get back to the old routine. Hang in there, and I know you'll see some amazing changes in yourself in the next 7 days. Here's the last question I'll ask you in this video: will you stick with the same routine or take charge of your mind and your destiny? If your answer is yes, please write "I accept the 7" in the comments. Day challenge. I'm sure you're going to do an awesome job keeping this video and reviewing it whenever you need to remember your power. Share this message with someone you know, and let's get started. This signed and activates the notifications because in the next video, I'll reveal the exact method that millionaires use to reprogram their mind in just 5 minutes a day. I hope you'll let this knowledge sink deep into your heart. Go ahead and give it a try, and I know you'll start living the life you've always deserved. The time to act is now, my friend. I can't wait to see you in the next video.